now I need to do this properly now. So basically, I just need to get this done, but I'm gonna go downstairs to do it. Let me get a drink first. I need to get a drink first. So what am I doing? So I'm gonna get a drink first and just. So, what am I doing today? So, I gotta formalize this. My auto AI account is ringing, but the secret is basically Tech is basically Tech, but I'm trying to make the first version. This is my first protocol I'm writing, so I'm creating literally the competition form of the Nsigii protocol. So N for November, S for Sarah, I for Indigo, G for Golf, I for India, I for India. It's literally for Water. That's again N for Nike, S for Sarah, I for ink, G for golf, I for ink, I for ink. So basically, it's a download protocol, but it's not an oral. It's really it's an Oracle compliant protocol, but it's own because it's basically it's a protocol over basically it's like a war protocol, but it's not like a war protocol. It's like a chemical state for basically it's like an oral protocol. Basically, oral cell is another protocol, but aura A for alpha, U for umbrella, R for Romeo, E for alpha, S for Sarah, E for echo, E for alpha. Alpha Romeo, sorry, not R, Alpha Lima. Because I'm trying to get this protocol to literally be the best protocol based I've made. But you know, Nsigii is a standard protocol, so fun downloading. But basically, if you want to download Gossi Lang, G for golf, O for Oscar, S for Sarah, I for Indigo, Alpha Llama, A for Nine for November, G for this is my best protocol to use. You know, at all times. You know, based on the internet, doesn't matter where you are in the world. Doesn't matter if you're Mars, but you know the goal should be Mars because you know if I'm going to Mars, you have the pro code there. You know if I trust it. But you know it's not for Mars directly. It's for like this under the sea. So it's a seismic protocol, but it's meant to be. It's meant to be modeled for like what is a lot of noise, earthquakes. It's not stable. It's just a meaning, whether it's there or not. You know, it's basically it's like seeing some kind of art, but the art is there for a reason. It's artistic. You know, it's autistic. It's artistic. But it's architecture of infrastructure. But the protocol itself it's based on giving a digital from. It's based on a forest series. So it's basically the equivalent of it. So this is a protocol to identify and so. So you got this protocol here, but what's it for? Well, let me try and get it, Namdi. Basically, I'm gonna go downstairs to eat, but I'm gonna be up here for a little while. But I am going downstairs to eat. How about 30 minutes timer? Problems to formalize in radiography. So I got this format. Okay, basically, 25 problems to formalize in radiography. What are they, Namdi? First problem: patient identification area. Failure to correctly match the image to correct patient because wristbands are apparently optional decorations. What? So basically, I'm so basically this problem is like a patient identification error because the radio waves are because wristband are apparently optional decorators. Optional. Oh yes, because you know because you know every person wears a wristband and that color is color coded. So my solution implement a mosaic memory system that matches a mosaic memory system. Mosaic is mismatch matching, but it's a classifier of color coding because we are brown, black, based on sparse what a sparse color set of chemical states, such as black or to gray. Black to gray, never white. So RGB band. Basically, I don't like royal green blue, but you know the thing has to be able to do it. No matter if I'm painting a color, filling an area, and it has to be basically if I'm using food with an ink or a paintbrush with a web assembly or some paintbrush, I'm filling a gray shades of gray into like color distilling the color into square areas. That'll be two of them, based on Palmer. That's to be there. Some people a circle, I can distill my color from the ovals of others because I know where I lie on the spectrum of that color, and based on the skin, the texture I put, the pressure I put on that pen. That's what I'm trying to do for the because the color system must regretfully distill that color into my brown qualia, so I know it's me. Never someone else to identify me. So this problem really stems from the patient identification classification problem. Type 1 errors and type 2 errors. Essentially, type 1 errors, what are they, Navi? Type 1 error. Type 1 error. Errors made by us to false positives. Detecting things that are not there, but someone swaps it rubberly. Let's say someone just dropped the ribbon, which is because it's too itchy, because of them discomfort. Example, someone drops a false positive. It's classifying no one. Because there's something there, but it's just dropped, because someone's dropped. This is the really good, really speak of information that was already there, but that person's not there. But whether it's physical or not, but that person's not there to be seen in the physical form. But the digital system is picking up because it's like your the information is true because the patient just wanted to get out of the hospital without being detected, like someone smoking but don't wearing some kind of a detector and cuts off your alpha ability. Obviously, if I have a radio detector on my leg, I cut that radio detector on my leg and put it on somewhere else. I cut it off. Two, incorrect positioning. At autonomy not aligned with the British standard, but get the two operations. You get that's why it solves two ways. So you get that basically. If you have some kind of then we'll get a patient identification type one and type two. What's type two errors, Namely? So type 1 error is literally the first one. Now type 2 error is like the opposite. So if someone is the information is there, but it's not fully making sense to the system, and instead of doing the half the job, because or not the full job, based on I got some problem here. Okay, how you solve this problem? Namdi? What should solution be? So Namdi, I got a graph for you to look at. Because you're meant to be coming log into a journal every day. So you see this Namdi here. This is your solution. So this is the problem here. In space, you got time. Because in space, you download an artifact or send an artifact, you get the time, so you gotta do it. But the two equivalent. If you store something, you can store a byte. You can send that byte, but you don't want to send that byte. You want to store that byte in time. So this space problem of sending bytes can be reduced to the dimension of space of time in time. So we do space over time. When we do space of time, we do space union time. So this is like a union of time, addition of time, and epsilon state. This is the shared, not shared, and so this is for the canonical state. We don't share anything. This is canonical state. We don't share anything because we're not allowed to. Because we're not allowed to share because the system doesn't want to share anything at zero state unless it's given permission. But service is epsilon or nil because there's nothing there and it's everything there. Because if there's nothing there, we have to resolve this. So, for example, if I send some information, half information, half space, I don't want to send it. I didn't. So if I share half the space and someone's listening at it, I have to wait another space, the same equal of time, and that should be enough to clear the system over login. So if this program space is login, it's too quick, but that login is half the time of space. That's just so this is equal to time. So if I do login space, I'm sending longer time, but after and then to clear this information, to clear the TM, the time module or the space module or SP. ST, TM, time module, space module, SM. I literally just define some. So I send half the information and then I send nothing. I give nothing, and Eve will be confused, and Eve will leave the country because Eve is timed out because if I'm listening, if I'm now sending it to Andy in my head, I leave the space for Andy to compute it, and Andy can compute it in the time in a time, but because it's time, but it's just half the information. But he gets half the information, the full information. So it's half module system. So you get half the information, half the information. Don't get the full information. So it makes sense. So you get if you get the information fully, you get half of it and you get faked. But half of it is good enough for you to time out. So you send out. So what usually is originally half, but you can't make sense of the full half to reconnect. Based on it. So if I want to send the other half next day, I then send the other half next day. Based on like 6 hours module maximum a day, 6 hours working. So the next one will come half the day. Or there's a policy now. So 12 hours a day, 6 hours a day maximum work. So I now go half. Now half is literally half the time it takes. So I now have to get so 1 times 1 is a quarter. So I now have to have a maximum of 1/2, 1.5. So that'll be minimum because 1 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 times 1/2 is like a half the data. One half times 1/2 is 1/4. So now I get 1/1/4. No, it's really one quarter, one because 1.5 minimum to send this time I need to stop recording for sending any signal, any noise, anything from our system, so the system can recover from the space that's been sent. So that's like the kind of series version kind of thing, because it's kind of a space time duality. So that's what I'm trying to really do here. So the doesn't matter because if you have some kind of space, you send something. That means you can have some kind of time. You can send it in. Time equivalent in dimensions in x, y, or z tomography in the space and time continuum. The goal is really just to make sure there's no the digital everything is disjoint. Nothing is fragmented in space and time. That's the goal. The joint is calculated stable. You don't tell it to be to keep silent. You tell it to. There's no locks or anything. Everything just and to the world, anyone listening on other worlds, just epsilon. There's nothing there. So everyone just nothing there because if it's just evil, she can come in. But even with no coming without knowing she's coming in, so it was like, oh, I'm coming in here, but I don't know where I'm going, so I should not interact with anything because there's nothing to interact with. There's no relay to do. So you get half and half, and get half and half. You get half and half and half and half. So basically, you get the phi symbol over 2 pi r. So you can use the to do it, but that's my first solution. What's the second problem, Namdi? Guys, let me just do. Can I do screen recording with screen Jeff? Let me just try to do it, Randy. Because I'm trying to do this properly. So this should be recording here. Oh, it just took a picture. Oh no, I don't want to take a picture, Randy. Let me just try to record it. Go. Click or drop to too short. Oh, video. So it's not allowing me to take a picture. Oh, this is annoying. It's basically not allowing me to take a picture. It's annoying me. This is what all people should do. Taking pictures where you need to get a scene. The second problem. So basically, if you send something in space and time, they should never couple, because space and time couple, and you can break the system. So the polish should never copy. Basically, it doesn't matter if it's 1 byte I need. That 1 byte is like look at the memory I need ahead of time to compute. But if I get the space and time, if I basically, it's like pressing, it's like you're doing the Konami code. If I'm sending Konami code in real time, let me try to do it because I got 2 computers here, 2 laptops here, which I'm building the protocol on. But it's really a real world protocol. So let me try to run a Konami code. Because I have to do it now. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. X, Y, A, B. Start. So basically, this start is what you need. So what are you trying to formalize them? So basically, this is canonical, but it's basically up, down, left, down, right, X, Y, A, B. This is what I need here. Oh, basically, this is the iota stop. So basically, this is the iota stop. So this is the formalization. This is the iota default state. So you want the series to be almost last. You don't want it to send something you don't know, but this is the information you're gonna send. See, there's no like actual byte on byte because all heterogeneous. So it means something. So that's what we try to send, like a real time system. If the solution doesn't come, the system doesn't stop. It's like an IQ test. So it's like an inverse kinematic test. Because I'm sending it to myself on my other computer. So if I push the button up, I send the signal up. If I push the button down, that's the one state. Left, right, my directions. X, Y. X, Y, like inputs X and Y, and the controller or like a equivalent of what X O, or what is this, A B triangle. Oh, so I don't think. Anyway, so this is XO square triangle. So this is a B. A. So this is no B. This is a B. So basically, it's like a science and feeling. So this X is for PS5. Oh, no, this is A. This is A B. Wrong. This is A B. So this is A B here. A B here, and that must be a square triangle. Oh, and this A boy. No. Let me just write down my way. So literally, I'm trying to make this a game, so I can draw on paper because I just want to do. I know I remember it. A B X Y. So this is like the same one as the square triangle. The square triangle. B X Y A B B O X Y. So this is one A. Oh, sorry. Square. This is square. This is triangle. This is X Y A B. X Y A B. What's this? X X. So basically, they share two X's in the code. So I'm just trying to punch this into the analog system. This one's digital because it's a digital waveform. So I'm literally just send this over the internet in real time. Basically, all the control inputs on X Y. I'm trying to literally send this. Can you see this, Namdi? Now this is what you're trying to do here. This is X, Y for X controllers, Y for the 2. So you get a shared control state of 1, 4 state based on consciousness. So you get, 0, you get 1, you get 2, you get 2, you get 3, you get 4. But this is a controller model. This controller, let me take a picture of it. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically, this is digital. So that's why you are using digital waveforms, as a policy to do it, because it's just characters you need to do it. But you can only digitally. So you should respect you, when you have an input, and the kind of execute state. So I'm trying to do this properly, because so this is all canonicalized. But this is why I love Xbox. They get up down. Now up there's analog, because you're gonna get what. So I'm trying to get this is why it's a real time. It's because it's here and now protocol. It wasn't controllers because it's here now. So the kind of the protocol this is really basically if I set an up and I press the start, I should get that up. It shouldn't break. Up and down. I should get the full steps I enumerate to. So I know what they're saying. So if I type in up, down, up. This is a test case. I send it, I get it. I get it. So I should get what? This equivalent to what? X or 0. X or X. Sorry. So basically, you see this one? This has you get up. You get anywhere in between. So this should be an analog wave or digital form. This is why the protocol is. No matter the input, you get up, down, left, right. You get up, side, up, north. So you get north, north. You get northeast. Northeast. You get basically you don't even have an input, so you get north or east because you get quantum bound. So you get quantum bound matrix. So you get north, north, which is like going up. This is up, going to 1 up. You get what down, down. Or you get like sorry, you get south, south because south can be up for you, so you don't have any up down. You get east, east. You get east, east is this. So you get south, north, east, south. So you get the west, west. And you get what west, north. So these are all the states you need to enumerate. But it's 360 or 2 pi r, 2 pi over 360, and what 360 over a pi. Because this is 360 over pi, 2 pi r parameter. So this is like an input time, but it's a time to this. So if you model this now, pi r squared is what. So if the radius is what, the radius is 3.15 pi to. I just have to Google it properly, but the idea is that you're literally sending information that someone can read in real time. It's not like you wait for them to get something because someone can die. Here and now protocol. That's what it means. So it's really the Konami code you're trying to model for Guilty Game controllers. So I can no matter what peripheral I plug into my system, I'm able to download it. But the ORC obviously the signal is a canonical state, but for the system, and that's what it matters to me. Let me try to get the camera. So I'm trying to this is my canonical medium. So if I don't see this medium, I don't have to already know it's there, but because I don't need to see my protocol to know it's there. Because obviously if it's basically why it sounds so advanced, but why did you need it? It's a medium because if I'm not now, I should be here. But if I don't know I'm here now. In 15 minutes away, where am I? I know I'm here somewhere, but where is that place now? Hey, not now. But no, now. It's because I'm not now here. But why I'm not now here? Because something's wrong with my time. But my time doesn't exist. Why? It does because I don't know I'm now here. See what I'm saying? Because I'm here now. So something's wrong with that framework. So that's why something's wrong with that idea. It's confusing. So I know I'm here now, but the framework needs to know I'm here now. So you need to tell a protocol to know here now. This communication method. So it's sparse, model on time, and it's actively know I'm here. So you have to do some guesswork, but you don't want to guess. You just want to know. So you have to use to match the system. So that's why you have to know now. So if it's here, it's to infer it's now. So it's now that I'm doing the work. So what am I doing? So what I do is, so now, what do I do? I want to go downstairs and eat. So because I'm here now, I have to go downstairs and eat. So that I need time to go downstairs and eat. So I'm here. And because I'm here, I go in the there now. So I start. So that's the idea. Then you just don't really, because basically you're taking all the kind of video game inputs of Japan, because all the like joysticks, so we can have where you play Mortal Kombat namely. So there's no fragmentation in kind of controller systems, because the program is actively trying to they know the state of thing. The best you can, the worst case scenario, does some guesswork, and if you can't do some guesswork, it's conscious. It just does it. But it doesn't make the wrong decision. You don't want to do any guesswork on me. So that's the thing. In the production, you don't want to be in production. You don't want to be guessing anything. You want to be really just talking to people on the fly. So it's really on the fly protocol. So it works because it's here and now. It works because something exists here and now, in the physical, in the metaphysical, and the physical. Because something, obviously you can't get whichever was the first chemical state, the first chemical state. So that's why it's here now. So you get the other problems here. You got to define. What's the last one, Namdi? Radio does documentation gap. Does not record monitor or this system on Sonical. Those not recorded. Oh, it's my laptop, guys. So basically, I want to send some kind of I'm trying to literally just download this. I'm trying to download what, a Rift. Build a Rift as a flexible translator on my no, basically on here. No. I'm trying to download what, Muko OS here. M for mother, U for umbrella, K for kilo, or for Oscar. But it's a Muko OS. It's basically it doesn't matter if I take this USB and plug it into my other laptop. That's what I'm trying to do in the wired connection. The protocol has the state it remembers. But I don't want to do that. I want to send it on a wireless medium. Because I don't do, because I'm not, okay, as a policy, no one should plug into my computer, because this means it can upload viruses from other files. But this doesn't need to do that. So I want to do it over electromagnetic interfaces, and that's the internet. So I put as interface. I'm trying to download my. I really clear this laptop to download it, because the protocol respects that. So that's kind of the problem. Is here I'm got here, ethics and consent issues. Basically, basically, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just trying to playing an image or playing a video that's loading, okay, playing a video that's been uploaded, because I hate uploading and downloading. I don't like it. Basically, playing a video that's been downloaded to some kind of system, like your system, and then waiting for that video to finish. That's what the protocol version. Because the protocol just sends information, but sends enough so you can play it. So we're gonna have this segment, this picture. So there's like a crux here. But playing this kind of segment of picture, things that have loaded. It doesn't have to be loaded into things you can load to a quick based on things you can model quickly. It's a codec system, but the Nsigii protocol is literally sending the video stream while it's being uploaded in real time. Doesn't matter whether it's live or not. It stops buffering, because I hate buffering. As opposed, there's no buffering. You buffer something before you send it, and that's the best they can do. But that buffering can be in space and time, so it encodes the state already. So it doesn't matter if it's not buffered. You got other things that are buffered ahead of time. So if you go to it buffers, you see every two buffer has 4 states to look at. And that 2 buffer is sparse. So if you buffer for space and time, you're downloading after for space in future time, and those are the grades. So, for example, if this is all colored red, green, blue, you have one column red, one column green. Blue, it's not good enough. You have to have it in a way that you can do it no matter how it's organized. Like you have red, green, blue, red in some kind of random pattern, and that's what the main test case is now. So the Sseries book is here now. It's meant to literally be sparse, because it's meant to send information without any buffering, because it doesn't matter whether it's a grid or not. It's meant to put that information to you, send it you the artificial download the raw time, so you can start using them. So you can start literally playing them. So before, so you want to go to the video? Try this. You take a picture of this video. You take this video, send this over in the Nsigii program, and see where you can play the video with this grid model, with the video is in grid, and see where you can hear the video in time. So when the video is completed, it's literally just sparse. It just downloads and plays in real time. Because when you send something, you want it now. You don't want to wait for it. So as soon as you send the video, the first segment, you start playing the video, no matter where it loads, you can have something to look at, like if it's like a bottom corner like this, you can have bottom corner, or this top corner, This is my logo. That's the idea. It's here and now. Which is there. It's not fully here now, but it's there and now. So it doesn't. And you have to distill the color into the system, so you can watch the video while it's playing. So because it's an analog waveform, which is digital equivalent. It doesn't really matter what it is. So that's what it is. So what's my controller? My access controller. Doesn't matter what it's a mouse input you're trying to do. You can react to it. Whether it's a video tutorial, video tutorial live, you are able to observe the state. Especially if it's static, as a polysnack, you know, it's really meant to distill you actively. That's like it's meant to literally just allow you to be saying HTTP, so you are not waiting for the full video to download, whether it's YouTube or not. You are downloading it over in Nsigii. The here night program. That's the idea. What is my code? Basically? It doesn't matter what it's a blue. Basically, it's a blue share. What is music? When you download someone's music, when you're sending someone music, or music, or over Bluetooth, B for Bravo, L for Lima, U for Umbrella, E for Echo, S for Sarah, H for Ham, A for A for Alpha, R for Roman, E for Echo. It starts a state of mind, you know, because you know you put some headphones on, you put your Bluetooth on, you know, and you play music, and you say, oh, let me connect this Bluetooth device to my phone. The codec, which is like how the MP3 audio is. I can take it. I used to give my headset to someone else, which I don't never ever do again. They get their own headset, I give them my other headset, and they play the music and see what they like it, and they download the music to their Bluetooth device before I play them. Will share that song at the same time and space and time, because the Bluetooth device is remembering the data. And you know, I just send them that data on the fly, and you can start listening to the section I'm listening to. That's the goal, and we can continue sharing it together. That's the idea of the Nsigii. N for November, S for Sarah, I for India, G for Golf, I for India, N for think I'm now go and eat. Go and eat. What else have I got? Equipment collaboration, workflow inefficiency, image story. Okay, lost, misfiled, or image podcast. Image too noisy. Basically, it's a lossless communication for diagnosis. Basically, Nsigii is a protocol for lossless communication. Whether it's like a MP4, no, it's not MP4, or like a MP, not an MP4, or which other thing like an image or format. The coder system has to like be decoded. You got the Nsigii coder, and you got the Nsigii decoder, and you got the image recognition based the page movement. Basically, it's sensory bound. It senses that form the protocol. No matter if it's tapping, me tapping my I can go from them. I can distill that into OB voice, the heart of video, or operator, or Oscar executed, because you know the start signal is not being sent, because you know this is not the start decoding, because you know if I tap my finger, I'm sending some kind of waveform, but you know if it doesn't mean something, I send it and then press some kind of input, and they do it in the program, which is start, and then type start by tapping my finger like that. That means something. I sent it. I can start sending it, and now it starts it, and start processing information. And that's in Nsigii protocol, guys. So basically that's really great. But in this basically download Muko OS. So to download all my systems, ref Muko OS semantic version X on GitHub.com/O for Oscar, K for Kilo, O for Oscar, B for Bravo, I for Indigo, N for November, E for Echo, X for X-ray, U for Umbrella, and S for Sarah. Thank you. The change starts with you. I am Obi Nandi. I'm going to eat my dinner, and I'm going to upload this video. This is the Nsigii protocol, here and now on here, on the fly downloader. Think via interpretation, a sparse interpretation for compiled artifacts. Thank you, Nabi.